Hey folks, this is part 4 of my Russ Taff collection. What I'm going to show you in this video are just a few side projects and some Christmas albums. Yeah, this is not an exhaustive anything. I don't have them cataloged well enough to there are duets and things that probably are not in this stack and but this is these are a few notable projects that I do want to bring to your attention, and so let's get going because I've already recorded three 20-minute videos. Okay, so first let's do some Christmas. Now, when Russ was with the Imperials, they in let's see, what year is this? 1980. They recorded Christmas with the Imperials. And I was lucky enough to recently pick up, boy, I put these in the wrong order, a copy of Christmas with the Imperials on vinyl. Okay, so we've got an inner sleeve that says Merry Christmas. It has each one of their signatures. Jim Murray, Russ Taff, Armand Morales, and Dave Wills. And a nice picture on the back that reads, "Through time and space, God became a man and gave to us a love we had never known." And great picture. Well, you got the great picture on the front. Great Christmas scene. And you got the picture revealing the picture on the back. All right. He was on another Christmas album. This is from 1987. This is really, it's called An Evening in December, Volume 2. And it's primarily a first call album. But Russ sang on it, along with Cynthia Clawson, Tanya Goodman, and Wayne Watson. All good artists. And I also have that one on vinyl. Kind of plain sleeve there, but there's the back side of it on Dayspring. Well, okay. Not much show on the back. All right, so when Russ went solo, he did a couple more. This is probably my favorite Christmas album of all time. Russ Taff, A Christmas Song. Russ Taff, think about this as a great idea. Take the kind of crooner style of like a Bing Crosby and put Russ's soulful voice all over it. Now, there was another important component to this album, and I don't want to forget it, and that's James Holohan. His guitar playing is always masterful, but he really added so much to this album. His contributions were incredible. course, he helped produce and arrange it. You have the inside. This was 1992 for Sparrow. So this would have been, I guess, right after. I'm trying to think. Would that have been right after Under Their Influence? Another great picture. Some more nice pictures. There's Russ with Tori, and then down here is Russ with James Hollihan. And then, just, let's see, it hadn't been all that long ago. For Spring Hill, he did another Sentimental Christmas. Let me pull that out, because I've got it in a banged up jewel case. And I'm looking for a year on this one. This was not that long ago. It was like in the last... I'm wanting to say it was... I'm not going to guess, but it's been like within the last 10 years. Well, that's going to bug me. Sorry, folks. All right, so let's do some side projects. First, I'm not going to pull this one out. I'm just going to show it. Live, We Will Stand. This I didn't know existed until a couple months ago. I was on eBay. I pretty regularly go on eBay and see what's up with Russ, who's put up what, see if there's anything noteworthy. A lot of times there's nothing new under the sun, but every now and then I see something that makes my jaw hit the floor, and this was one that's put out on Leon Music. I won't pull it out. I'll tell you that I do a mail video, goofily named Special Deliveries. There's a story behind it. Go to the one that says Scandinavian Bootleg Edition. Now, from what I understand, I've got some people that I communicate with from those countries, and all the information I'm getting is that Leon Music was legit. But I don't know. I just don't know much about it. It's a mystery to me. But Russ does 3 songs on here. Let's see. I wasn't going to pull it out, but I can't see. Anyway, he does two songs, I think, from... well, now I really can't remember. Oh, here we go. Right, he does Rock Solid, I'm Not Alone from the Metals album, and he does We Will Stand from Walls of Glass. But I've got that Special Deliveries video, Scandinavian Bootleg Edition. Go watch that. You can see all of this. Now, this is a really significant side project. The Praise in Us. It was a Word Family praise album. He did it while he was with Myrrh. He does a song on here. Third track on side 1, Simple Song for a Mighty God. What a great song. It was such a great song that I tracked down the sheet music. And when I was in college and taking college vocal courses, I remember I went into Dr. Bolster's. I was studying voice under Dr. Bolster, and I took Simple Song for Mighty God in. And after I sang it for him, he said, "Man, I really love your taste, and you've got good taste in that genre." And I really took that to heart. And it is that great of a song. I've always gotten good compliments when I've sang it somewhere. It is such a fantastic song, and Russ kills it. So this is worth tracking down. The Praise in Us. So, let me get that up closer. You can see Russ standing right here. There's some other great artists on here. Kathy Tricoli, David Meese, Joe English, the Imperials, Kelly Neal Thompson. Just some fantastic people. And it's got kind of a simple lyric sheet, and then on that gold myrrh label. Okay, now, all right, some CDs that I pulled. This is a various artist project. It's called No Compromise, Remembering the Music of Keith Green. Keith Green being a great contemporary Christian singer that was killed in a plane accident. So this is a collection of his songs done by some wonderful artists. And Russ Taff and Phil Keaggy do Your Love Broke Through. Oh, man. You got to get it just for that. But then you also get Stephen Curtis Chapman, Steve Green, Petra, Margaret Becker, Charlie Peacock, Michael Card, Susan Ashton, Rich Mullins, Melody Green, Glad. I mean, great stuff. But that, you got to have it just for that Russ song, man. It's a great. Your Love Broke Through is one of my favorite Keith Green songs, and Russ nailed it. Showing you this, The Apostle, because Russ, his There Ain't No Grave, from Under Their Influence, is on this soundtrack. Love this movie too. Robert Duvall is one of my favorite actors. The guy is just amazing. He should have won. I don't believe he did. I think he was nominated, but he didn't win Best Actor of the Year for this film, but he should have. It was an outstanding performance. Fire Down Below. Russ sang Walk Through Fire. I'd Walk Through Fire on this soundtrack. Steven Seagal flick. It's worth picking up. I think you can find one pretty easy. I recently picked this up because on the Russ Taff page, they were talking about how Russ sang a song, and I can't remember the name, and it's not listed on here, but he sings a song over the closing credits, so I went out and found it eBay, a couple bucks, free shipping. So, yep. So I just grabbed it. Haven't watched it yet, but all right. So I thought I had this soundtrack already. I don't, but I've got the DVD. The Last Ride. It's a Hank Williams flick, bioflick, a story of Hank Williams, music's original bad boy. Russ Taff sings Honky Tonk Man on the soundtrack. So I need to get this soundtrack. Had to track this down. Man, Circuit Rider. I need to find the DVD. If they've got it at Bell Buckle this weekend, I'll probably pick it up. Russ Taff and William Lee Golden of the Oak Ridge Boys sing the title track, Circuit Rider. Wow. Go to YouTube right now. Matter of fact, I might put a link down in the description. I might go back and put a bunch of songs down in the descriptions of these videos. But definitely this one, they killed it. They just killed it. Great stuff. And then the last thing I'm going to show in this video, boy, you need to go get this DVD. The Best of Russ Taff. It's a collection from the Homecoming series, Gaither Gospel series, you need to go get this DVD. If you love Russ, or if you just want to get a good introduction, this is not, I don't think it's that expensive on Amazon or eBay. But go get this DVD, man. It's a lot of great songs. When he set me free, oh say I'm glad, but I'm glad. Heartbreak Ridge and New Hope Road, he came through. Really big news, praise the Lord. When he calls, I'll fly away. Man, that stuff is going to get you excited. Ain't no grave. Ain't no grave, man. What a wonderful world. We will stand, hold the God's unchanging hand. Born again, they call it gospel music. When the rains come, farther along, Bethlehem, Galilee, Gethsemane, Trumpet of Jesus. This is one of my favorite DVDs. And in between each track, Russ, Taff, and Bill Gaither talk. And they talk about Russ's experiences and what God's done in his life. And it's just a great conversation between the two men. I'm telling you, you need to pick this up. And let me conclude. I may do one more video. I don't know. I may. Depends. But let me conclude this video here with this. There's coming up October 30th, there's a documentary, Russ Taff, I Still Believe. And Russ is going to be talking about his being an alcoholic and being a gospel singer and how God has worked through that and how he was trapped by shame and God set him free. That's what this documentary is going to be about, and it's going to be something that's a lot of people are going to need to hear, and I hope it does really well. And so you can I'll try to find the link. I know there's a place you can go if you've got a place that does Fathom events, like here in Louisville. I know Showcase Cinema does it. I've already bought my tickets. But Fathom Events will be presenting that on October 30th. I'd encourage everyone to go see it. And to my friends in the VC, thank you for walking through this series with me and hearing about my favorite singer. And for those who might be joining through the Russ Taff page, I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in Bell Buckle. So have a great night.